Hi there folks, so welcome back to my channel, and for this video I'm going to be looking at some more lovely Scottish produce for you all. And this time I'm actually going to be looking at something that most people probably associate more with the West Country of England. I'm actually going to be looking at some cider, but it's Scottish cider. Sorry, I've got an itchy nose. And it's a company that was set up in 2008 by Peter Stewart, and they're based over in the town of Dunbar, so it's kind of out on the east coast of Scotland. And yeah, but I will be talking about that in more depth in a moment once I've done some housekeeping first. If you are enjoying my channel, if you are enjoying my videos, then click on that subscribe button, click on that notification bell, leave some likes, leave some comments. It's always really appreciated, and it does help the channel to grow. And if you'd like to support the channel further, I will also post a link to the channel's coffee.com page in the description bar below and in a pinned comment in the comment section. So what I'm going to be talking about, as I've already said, is a Scottish cider producer. And I actually ordered this, must have been the end of last week, and I was expecting it to be delivered later on this week. But it came today. It came a bit earlier than expected, but I'm not going to complain, because I have had some of this cider before, so I know that what they produce is really nice cider. But I thought that I'd give this a try, because I'd actually went on their website and saw that they did what they're referring to as selection boxes, and thought, okay, that's quite a good idea. Yeah, I'll give that a try. Ordered it and it came today. I knew that it had been delivered before I left my work, so I was looking forward to getting home in order to get this and to sample what was inside. So what I'm talking about is a selection box here from Thistly Cross, which, as I was saying, is a Scottish cider, and as far as I know, the only Scottish cider that is out there at the moment. So I'll show you what's inside the box. So what they've got inside is, like, with each box you get this a wee kind of tin opener. It's a wee kind of nice compact portable tin opener. Looks a bit like a button, but turn it round and it is a tin opener, which is always a kind of good thing to be able to be able to put in your bag, especially if you're like taking the cider away with you, maybe on a trip somewhere, and yeah, it makes it a lot easier. Not too sure how this is going to show up on the video. Let's give an idea. You do have a branded half pint glass along with it, which is always good for when you're drinking the bottles of cider that come with this. So that's always a good thing to have. That'll go with my collection of pint glasses that I managed to get from the Paisley Beer Festival. And as part of the box, you also get 2 cans of their traditional cider, and you also get a selection of 10 bottles. So they're all a selection of Thistly Cross's flavours. You do get a list of the flavours that they do produce on the information leaflet that comes with the box. So you've got the original cider, which is the tins. You have the original. No, the tins of the original. You've got the traditional whiskey cask, which I'm sure I've tried before. Really like the whiskey cask. You get Jaggy Thistle, which is their scrumpy. Then I've got a cloudy, real strawberry, real ginger, and real elderflower. I don't think that all of the flavours that is on the card is in the box. I think they give you a kind of selection of 6 of the flavours. They've got 5 flavours in the bottles, and you've got the two cans. But I have to admit, I do quite like do quite like the idea of their Jaggy Thistle, which is their farmhouse scrumpy, and would probably quite like to try their cloudy as well. That might be the next two that I try. But the flavours that come in the box and the bottles is you've got the strawberry flavour. I'm sure that's one of the other ones that I've tried. Quite like that one. Again, it was one of those ones that was really easy to drink. It just tastes like sweeties, which kind of just meant it was just so nice to drink, and it was just a really kind of nice flavour. And there is the traditional. I think they are kind of relabeling the bottles, so there is a slight change in the labels. But I have to admit, I think this is the new bottle, the new kind of label design, which I kind of quite like. It's kind of quite simple and to the point. And I have kind of noticed they do have some allergens on the side as well, so if you are kind of looking into, like, if you're maybe concerned about allergies, or you do have allergies, or you have dietary requirements, they do kind of let you know. And so I think there's sulfites. I think sort of sulfites is like the main allergy here, and it's suitable for vegetarians, vegans and celiacs, which is always good to know. Definitely taking into consideration the dietary requirements of their customers, which is always a good sign for a company. And that is their whiskey cask, which again, I have tried that one. It's really nice. Would really recommend that one. And that is their elderflower. And one of my friends really likes anything that's elderflower flavoured. It's a bit of a mouthful, that. So it's elderflower flavoured. And yeah, so I might kind of save these two and take these two bottles around to her house when we are all able to get back together again and meet up. Maybe, because I think we might be able to kind of sit out in the garden at some point. So I'll take those two along those two bottles with me. And Jill, if you're watching, next time I see you, I'll try and bring them round and we can sit and enjoy a bottle of cider together. Just like all good times. And we've also got the ginger flavour as well. I don't think I've tried the ginger flavour, but I think that would be quite a nice one. I think that would be a flavour that would definitely work. And yeah, so yeah, I think the ginger flavour sounds really interesting. And I do kind of like the fact that it does actually get the thistle and the name across quite clearly as well. And yeah, it's very much kind of a very clear with its Scottish branding. So it's kind of got a wee sticker saying made in Scotland. And all the lids have got salt tires on the top, obviously in different colours for the different flavours for the bottles. So yeah, I would try one just now, and as I've got a can of the original cider out just now, and it's probably easier to open a can as a bottle, even though I've got the bottle opener. And it's just a really nice smell to it. It just always reminds me of warm summer days and sitting out in a beer garden or sitting around a campfire and just enjoying a few drinks with friends. I really like that, because again, I don't think I've tried the original one before, but it's, even though it is 6.2% and it's probably kind of middle range for alcohol content with cider, it doesn't have too much of a strong, it's not, the flavour of it is kind of very, I wouldn't say subtle, but it's not an overpowering taste. It doesn't kind of, it's a very kind of light, fruity flavour, very apple again, it is cider. But it's a very refreshing drink, and just a really good choice. And I think kind of that Peter Stewart, who runs Thistly Cross, definitely knows what he's doing, and just knows how to achieve the right flavours, the right balance, just the right kind of quality for Thistly Cross as a product. So I would definitely recommend Thistly Cross Cider to anyone who is maybe kind of wanting to maybe expand a wee bit with exploring the world of a Scottish drink. Yeah, I would definitely recommend going onto his website, seeing what is on offer, and just going off and exploring what Thistly Cross and Peter Stewart offer for discerning cider drinkers. And yeah, so I think I'm gonna, even though I am gonna save those two elderflower flavour ciders for a later date for seeing my best pal, I think I maybe kind of spend some time in enjoying the cider from Thistly Cross. And yeah, so I can really do like the fact that they do offer these selection boxes, because again, it does allow you to kind of sample some of the things that they do, kind of to see which one of their ciders you like. And yeah, it's very much a good way of introducing yourself to Thistly Cross and finding out what it is they do and what they offer. So I would definitely recommend, once you watch this video, get onto their website and treat yourself to some of their really nice ciders. So hopefully you will all have enjoyed what you've seen in this video, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye bye.